Welcome back, dear children. Now, in this session, we are going to learn about tenses, dear. Right? The basic form of tenses. First, we will learn what is the meaning of tense. Tenses are the form taken by a verb to show the time of an action or state of an event. Right? There are three basic tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. Right? Do you have any doubt in this, dear? Good. Now, each of these three tenses has four forms or four subdivisions, we can say, to show the continuity or completeness of action and time. First one is indefinite, continuous or imperfect, perfect, perfect continuous. Okay. We will say from your second standard onwards: simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Like that we used to say, right? So now the same simple, I am saying this as indefinite. The word alone changes. Okay. So when the standard grows, words also should change, right? Simple, instead of simple, I am using the word indefinite. Right? Continuous, I may use the word continuous or I may use the word imperfect. Right? And the third is perfect and the fourth one is perfect continuous. Right? What are the four subdivisions here? Indefinite or simple, continuous or imperfect. Third one is perfect and fourth is perfect continuous. Okay. So present tense, past tense and future tense, these three tenses, and in that you have four subdivisions. Each tense has four subdivisions. So totally 12 tenses you're going to learn, right? Now tenses indefinite is you're going to add s or es, right? Continuous, you're going to add a small helping verb and ing form. Perfect tenses have, has, based on the singular or plural, you'll add has or have. Perfect continuous has, have, been, playing. Okay. So present tense is play. Example tense is given here. Play, plays is present. Simple present. Continuous is playing, am playing. If I comes as a subject, I am playing. If we, plural form, then are playing. Perfect tense has played, have played, based on singular or plural. Perfect continuous tense, you will have has or have been playing. Right? Past tense, you have played, was playing, were playing for continuous tense. For past perfect, had, okay, had played. Right? Perfect continuous tense, had been playing. Then for future tense, you can use the word will or shall. Will play or shall play. Next for continuous, future continuous, will be playing or shall be playing. Right? Future perfect, will have or shall have. Shall play, will be playing or shall be playing. For continuous. For perfect continuous, will have been playing or shall have been playing. Before, no future continuous. Perfect continuous will not be there. Now they introduced, right? Indefinite tense or the simple tense does not indicate whether the action is complete or not. Okay, the simple tense or indefinite tense does not indicate whether the action is complete or not. The continuous or imperfect tense says that the action is still going on. That is what is continuous, continuing, right? So continuous, the action is still going on. A perfect tense indicates that the action is complete, finished or perfect, completed. Task is over, right? The perfect continuous tense indicates that the action began in the past, already started, and still it is continuing. For that alone, we will use perfect continuous tense. Is it clear? This is the basic thing which we have to learn. We learned already, just it's a recollection of that, right? Simple tense does not indicate whether the action is complete or not. And the continuous tense says that action is going on. And the third is perfect tense, indicates the action is complete. The word itself says perfect, completed, finished. That's it. And the fourth tense is perfect continuous tense, started in the past and still continuing. Right, children? Any doubt? Good. Now, simple present tense. You have the format or formula. Like how you have formulas in mathematics. A plus B whole square is always the same formula whenever we are seeing movie or whatever example. The same formula. In math, so many formulas are there, but they are using the same formula. So here also we have formula, right? Format. Subject, verb, object, right? Verb 1. Verb 1 indicate simple present tense, right? V1, we'll say verb form 1 says that simple present tense. Expresses a general truth or an action that is occurring now. Okay, the sun rises from the east. Sun rises. Rises is the present tense. Expresses an action that occurs regularly or habitually. She goes to the school regularly. So goes is a simple present form. Okay, dear? So whenever you are using present tense, if it is third person singular, then alone you have to use yes, verb plus yes. Right? If it is plural form, no need to add s. Right? This is a condition that you have to notice. And next comes affirmative sentence. Affirmative is nothing but positive sentence. Positive sentence, negative sentence, question, and negative questions. Right? Affirmative, negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative. Right? Affirmative sentence example is they play, they do not play, do they play, do they not play? So all these are examples. This is how you have to present. See, I told you for present tense, third person singular alone, verb plus yes. Here they is a plural form, right? They is a plural form, so they are not using yes. They simply said they play. That's it. Okay, any doubt here? Right. Present continuous tense. So formula for this is subject plus is, am or are plus verb 1 plus ing plus object. This is how the present continuous tense statement or sentence will be. Right. First is subject, is, am, are, verb 1 plus ing plus object. A present continuous tense is used to express an action which is happening at a particular time in the present or extending over a period of present time. So it is continuing, it is extending, it is going on. That's what. Next, for that, you have 4 sentences, right? Example, you are playing. You comes under singular as well as plural. Dear, always you have to use the helping verb as are for you, second person. Okay, you are playing. You're not playing. Are you playing? Are you not playing? Right? Next comes present perfect tense. Present perfect tense, subject, has or have. V3. V3 is a past perfect tense, right? So, what is the 3 verb forms I told you? Present tense is V1. V2 is past tense. V2 is past tense. Participle. V3 is past participle form is V3. V1 is present tense. V2 is past tense. V3 is past participle tense. Okay, subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. Has is for singular, have is for plural. The present perfect tense denote an action that was started in the past and had just been completed. Right? So, example, I have played, I have not played, have I played, have I not played. So, all these are example. Next comes present perfect continuous tense. You have subject, has or have been. Okay, been V1 plus ing plus object. So this is the formula here. Has or have plus been plus V1 plus ing plus object. Present perfect tense is used when an action that started in the past still continuing. So we have been playing, we have not been playing, have we been playing, have we not been playing? This simple past tense, V2 plus object, right? Subject, V2, object. Now the simple past tense is used for an action which happened at a particular time in the past. So I gave a clear explanation of present tense. So it's the same way you can continue with past tense and future tense, right? I played, I did not play, did I play, did I not play. Next past continuous is subject plus was and where plus V1 plus ing plus object. Right? The past continuous tense is used for an action which was happening at a particular time in the past. Boys were playing, boys were not playing. Where boys playing, where boys not playing, all these are example for past continuous. Now past perfect, had plus V3, had and V3. The past perfect tense is used to express an action that was completed before another action started in the past. Suppose in a sentence, two past tense verbs are there. So two past tense, which action happened first? We will have a confusion. So to avoid that confusion, which action started in the first, for that we will use the word had. Okay, it is used with the earlier of two actions. The simple past tense is used for another action, right? Sheila had played, Sheila had not played. Had Sheila played? Had Sheila not played? So all these for what? Perfect tense. Next, past perfect continuous tense. Subject had been, V1 and object. So the past perfect continuous tense is used for an action that began before certain point in the past and continued up to that point. Started at the past, still continuing, right? So Ria had been playing, Ria had not been playing. Had Ria been playing? Had Ria not been playing? So all these are examples of past. Okay. Next is simple future, will and shall. Ravi will play. So Ravi will not play. Will Ravi play? Will Ravi not play? Right? Subject and will or shall be verb plus ing plus object. So this is what continuous tense. And I know I will be playing, I will not be playing. All these examples you can write on your own, dear. Future perfect tense, subject, shall or will plus have plus V3 plus object. This is used to indicate a completion of an action by a certain period of time in the future. Right? So examples are here. Please check it out. Future perfect continuous tense. Subject shall or will have been VI verb 1 plus ing. Right? Thank you, dear.